JAK in the Box.
Welcome to another edition of JAK in the Box. I'm Jack. This is DB. This is where we go through these old storage boxes of vintage action figures. In our last part of this episode, we had a huge box that we found these collector cases of action figures. Ta-da! Ta-da! We're going to go through those now, show them to DB for the first time, show them all to you. We're going to start with this guy right here, pop this open, go with these front 6 action figures. I'm going to open this up, pass this over to DB. Who do we have?
Oh, only one of my favorite characters of all time. That's right, it's Han Solo.
Wow!
And he's in his Bespin costume on Bespin, the Cloud City, one of the coolest cities.
Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo Bespin outfit right there. He's got his Bespin pistol with him as well.
My gosh,
Can't forget about that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Check
These
that out.
action figures came out right when the movie came out, around 1980. If you look on the back of his leg there, you'll see that date stamp, and it should be a 1980, I believe.
Yeah, let's take a look here. It does say 1980 Hong Kong.
Hong Kong for Han Solo.
But yeah, so cool. Just his awesome detail on him. I love this costume, this outfit. Probably one of my favorite outfits that he wore throughout the original series.
Really?
For sure, yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely.
Yeah. Han Solo first out of the box, coming in right behind him. Another iconic character. They're all iconic. Who's that one?
Well, that's obviously Princess Leia and her Bespin outfit
Wow!
as well.
Wow! Princess Leia, Bespin, Empire Strikes Back, another 1980 action figure coming right out of the box.
Right, it does say right there, 1980 again, Hong Kong, right there on the back of the leg. And she's got her Princess Leia, just one bun.
One bun Leia.
One bun Leia.
Yes. You know, it's an iconic scene with these two. She looks over at him before he goes into the carbonite. She says, "I love you." And his response,
I know.
It's great. It is great. I've got...
One bun Leia.
These are all iconic characters. You can't get away from the iconicness of these action figures.
Lando!
Lando Calrissian right
look
there.
At that.
Also with the Bespin blaster, very popular blaster with these action figures for sure. The Bespin blaster, Lando Calrissian in his Bespin outfit. When we first meet Lando, he doesn't have the cape. The capes, you know, they sometimes got in a way when I play with them. They deteriorate over time.
Cape. Can't lose Lando's cape. He needs his cape.
But we've got the Lando figure right there. Next in the box, I mean, this is just so exciting. I'm just going to keep going here.
So cool.
Wow. This guy here, so interesting to see him because he looks so familiar suddenly.
Yeah, he's Lando's like kind of like sidekick, right? He's Lobot.
Lobot right there, absolutely. The reason I say he looks so familiar is there's a character named Echo in the Bad Batch.
Okay.
He's got this same exact tech gear on his head. He must have had some sort of injury or something. He's kind of half man, half robot, just like Echo in Bad Batch.
Right, that is so cool. I mean, I just love he's this cool character. Just Lando, he just does everything that Lando asked him to do, and it's kind of like his right-hand guy, and yeah, just awesome action figure there. Really, really cool.
He also uses the Bespin blaster. You can see him there with his Bespin blaster. Just again, another really iconic action figure. One of the action figures that kind of just makes Star Wars some of the best sci-fi that you can find. I mean, look at these characters. They're human, they're robots. They look familiar, but they're not. That's science fiction. That's Star Wars. That's why we love it.
Yeah, love Star Wars, and that's definitely a reason. It's so cool. Just the sci-fi mixed in with everything.
Absolutely. So another Bespin action figure. This is the Bespin security guard.
Bespin security guard. Man, look at this guy. He's all dressed up in his outfit.
Also uses the Bespin pistol. You can see him holding that. Again, it's so funny that so many of these action figures from 1980 all use the Bespin pistol.
Yeah, he's definitely a cool character, all dressed in blue and his blue cap and sort of these red cufflinks that he's got going on.
I love his mustache too. If you look at that mustache, it's just like the way it kind of looks. And the character in the movie actually does have a similar mustache. The next in the box here, let's see what we have here. This is going to be the last of this row. This is someone that you might be very familiar with. Who do we have there?
Well, we have another Ugnaught.
That's an Ugnaught right there.
Right.
Absolutely. He's got his cape on.
Looks
He's
like
got
he's
the
a
purple
chef
cape.
or something like that.
I think when they went to work and they had their little lunch box with them that they took to work with them, I think it was just a way that when they were going through the junk or whatever it was that the Ugnaughts did on Cloud City, just to not mess up your actual shirt.
I guess so.
Yes.
Wow, that is really neat. And then it's just the cool little fabric on the front is the purple fabric and his little tool box or whatever.
I always called it a lunch box. Yeah,
I guess it could be lunch. You gotta have to eat.
You have to eat at some point, yes. So in my head, in my stories, when the Ugnaught was walking around, that was his lunch box there. And some of the action figures would go, beat him up, and take his lunch.
Well, there you go.
That's what would happen to the Ugnaught in my stories.
I didn't have those same stories.
Again, you can see 1980 Ugnaught on the back of the leg there. I think he was also a Hong Kong.
Made in Hong Kong, 1980. Right there on the back of the legs, both legs.
So cool. So we've gone through one row of this iconic collector's case here. These are the first 6 figures that we came out with. All Bespin action figures, from an Ugnaught to a Lobot to a Lando to a Leia to a Han Solo, a security guard in there as well. Aren't these awesome?
They're so awesome, and hard to pick best of the box between Lando and Han Solo. I mean, Han Solo is always my favorite character, though.
What is your best in the box? Head down to the comments below. Let us know what your best of the box is. Also hit that subscribe button. You can see all our other episodes. One click on subscribe. All the JAK in the Box episodes pop right up. I know that we have Grace and Gigi and Jack is out there watching us. Thank you so much for Jack is watching JAK in the Box. Thank you so much for the support. Continue to watch. I'm Jack. This is DB.
We did it, part 2.
Get